Yo!
Hey!
What
Yo,
is up,
yo,
y'all?
yo. How we doing?
Hey! Stevie!
Welcome to Youth
Bazooka!
Online. We got Luke. We got Stevie. Who else we got? Who do we got here in the chats on YouTube?
We got Lily.
We got Kaylee. We got Liliana. We got Amelia. YouTube's going crazy, y'all.
Hey!
We got Reagan on IG. I'm just gonna
What's
give you that. I'm gonna give you all that wave.
And we got Amelia, we got Kaylee. Kaylee said
start-
she's eating Chinese.
I'm gonna start lighting up the chats on YouTube right now.
Yes. Okay, so if you're on Instagram, go ahead and click that button right there, that little arrow, and that is how you can directly send this live to your friends, okay? So
Yes.
make sure that right now on Insta,
Right now.
click
Do
that
it.
little thing. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and click the little, I think it's right here or it's right here.
It might be
I don't know.
wherever it is. I think it's down low. Down low.
Down low.
Share.
Say hi.
The link.
Everyone say hi.
Okay,
Welcome.
we got
Aubrey. What's up?
What's up, Aubrey?
Good to have you, Ashley.
Hey,
Welcome.
Ashley.
We miss you, Ashley.
Oh, Liliana's on Instagram and
Oh.
YouTube. She's on both, y'all.
You should tell them about that.
Oh, okay, here we go. So here's the deal. So right now, remember, you gotta share this.
Yes, sir.
Send this to a homie. Send this to a friend right now. Instagram. I'm talking to you as well. I'm talking to YouTube right here, but I'm talking to you too.
Yes.
Send this right now to a friend. But here's the deal. If you take a screenshot right now and share it on your story, you have the chance. Hear me. You have the opportunity to win a Culver's gift card.
Yeah.
Free 99 is what I always
Free
like to say.
99. Okay, so let's pose.
All
Remember
right,
how we used to
okay,
do it back
yeah,
in quarantine?
Yeah.
This is so weird.
This is so weird. Throwing
This
it back.
is this
throwing
is
it back
so
to
weird.
quarantine. All right, y'all know the deal.
Okay,
3,
screenshot it. Tag us in your story at Access You.
2, 1.
I don't know where to look.
Okay,
It's
I
fine.
did both. I just
Fine.
went like this, then I went like this. You know.
Yeah, so who's going to win that Culver's gift card? Post it to your story.
Free.
You have to tag Access Youth. You can
Free
tag us as
Culver's
well.
Gift card.
But you got to tag Access Youth first.
I'm excited for tonight.
I'm excited because you know what? Even though we're not in person,
That's true.
which is okay.
It's true.
We're not in person. We're still gathering together.
Yes,
We're
thank
still
the
here.
Lord for technology.
Yes.
I mean, right now, just put it in the chats.
We've
Just kinda
got
say
8,
thank you, Lord.
11.
We
We've
got-
got 19 people.
We got 11 people on YouTube.
It's 80 degrees
We got
out. We're
8 people
online.
on
This
the
is
chats,
amazing.
On Instagram. We hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to Youth Online.
Yes.
If this is your first time joining us on YouTube.
Oh, Amelia said
Uh,
one more time.
Okay, here
You
we go.
need us to pause?
One more time?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to pause. Just for you, Amelia. This is just for you.
Okay, just for you,
This
Bill.
is a special one. Here we go.
And then if you miss it the first time, here you go. Ready?
I got
Okay,
a
I
burp.
think that's
I got a
good.
burp. I was holding a burp.
No. Okay, does anyone else burp?
I was
Let me know
holding
in
a
the
burp.
chats because I literally need you to pray for me.
It was coming.
Jesus
hasn't
literally
come out yet.
burps so much. Do you burp? Like, is that a thing? Do you burp
Who's
online?
Who's a burper? Is that even
Hey,
a real
what's
thing?
up? Doty's in the house.
Doty. We got Doty in the chats on YouTube.
Hey, let's go. I think that's Michelle.
Where?
Gavin Lee Jr.
Oh.
is in the house.
Boish.
Boish.
Boish. We
Lizette.
got Gavin.
Hi, Lizette.
Boish. We got Lizette. We got Lizette in the IG chats right now.
Wow,
I'm gonna give
welcome.
Lizette a hello. Hey, Lizette.
Does anyone else burp? Is that normal or is
Who's
it just
a
him?
burper? I don't know if that's correct grammar, but who's a burper?
No.
Is that a thing? Is that a word?
Liliana DeWaters. Is
DeWaters?
that a burper? No.
Where's
Yes.
DeWaters? Is DeWaters in the chat? Here we go.
DeWaters. Attaboy.
I'm just gonna give some shout outs, some IG shout outs right now. We got Haley. We got Brooklyn. How you doing, Brooklyn?
Kiwi. We got Kiwi now.
We got
think
Kiwi.
Kaylee, how did you change your name so fast?
Yeah, that was quick. That was super quick. Well, hey, if this is your first time joining us on Instagram, on YouTube, maybe you're watching this later on. Maybe you're not on right now, but you're going to watch this later. I want to say welcome.
Yes.
We are the youth of Charlotte Assembly of God. We meet every Wednesday night from 6 to 8:30.
Yep.
At Charlotte Assembly of God. You know where Charlotte is. It's right across from the Meijer. You ever been to the Meijer in
Yes.
Charlotte? It's right across the street from the Meijer. We want to say welcome. We hope that you know enjoy this. This is gonna be just chill and fun. We like to have fun.
Yes, sir.
And we love Jesus, y'all. I mean,
Yes.
just give a shout out to Jesus.
Can y'all drop some clap hands emojis for the Lord? Come on,
Maybe-
leaders, hype up
Maybe
the chat,
the prayer.
the clap,
the prayer
or
one.
the prayer one. But this is why we gather, to have fun,
Yeah.
to be hype, but at the same time, live for something bigger than ourselves. To, instead of feeling lonely and lost, that through Access Student Ministries, you would feel loved, you would be a part of community, you would find your God-given calling and
Yes.
purpose. So even though we're
Yep.
online, y'all, none of that changes. So just as a reminder, we're online tonight, we're online next week, and
Next
then we are back in person
Yeah.
April 21st.
April 21st.
Put that in the chat so that you remember.
April 21st.
Yes.
We are back, but we're online tonight
Yes.
and
Next
next
week.
week.
Yes.
I know.
Should we
I
start with the
know.
game?
Okay, so
Let's
we're gonna
start the
start
game.
out with the game.
Here we go,
You
here
guys
we go.
ready? Here we go. We're doing a live truth or dare
Oh.
in the chats.
Oh.
You guys are okay.
Reagan. Look what she said.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Someone put.
Coram Dale.
Someone said it in the chats. Okay, if you're excited for Coram Deo, light up the chats right now. If you're going to Coram Deo, if you just
Yes.
registered today, you know what?
Yes.
Throw up like the hand. Like
Let
the
me know
hand
if you're
that's up,
registered. Are you
know?
registered?
But if you're not, if you do not know what Coram Deo is, let me just tell you before we go on, before we continue.
Yes, before we continue.
We are having a spring retreat, April 30th
Yes.
until May 2nd. And hear me. You're going to have a blast. It's going to be an amazing time. We're heading out to Holland, Michigan.
Woo.
Camp Geneva. We're going to spend an entire weekend together. We're going to have games. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a bonfire.
Yes.
It's going to be hype. It's going to be hype.
amazing. Like, if you want to hang out with friends and you've been stuck at home, or you want to get away from your little siblings or maybe your parents.
Maybe you want to get away from your mama.
Maybe you just got in trouble and you're like, I need to get out real quick.
That's true. Maybe you just got grounded and you're going to have to ask your mom, you need to go do some chores real quick because you need to go to Coram Deo.
Yes, you need to come to Coram Deo. The link, just like Reagan said, Reagan is on point tonight. The link is in our bio,
Yes,
so you can
sir.
go ahead, go to our profile, and sign
Yes,
up for
sir.
Coram Deo. This is a weekend. You got food. You've got amazing services. We've got crazy games. We've got midnight bonfires. Like, you have to be here.
We're
So-
not going to sleep, y'all.
No,
It's
there's going to be no sleep.
You know when you have fun, when you ain't sleeping.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Okay, so live truth or dare. We're looking at both screens here. Bazooka, you
Both
better
chats.
run.
Both chats.
Giving these kids too many ideas, Gavin. Okay, so live truth or dare. Like, you can ask us an on-the-spot question. You can dare us to do something right now. Here we go. Let's see. Who's going to comment first? Oh, James is in the chat.
James.
What's up?
Not Harden is in the chats.
James, that gives me so many quarantine vibes. Stevie, Gavin. What?
Wait,
Liliana, Stu, mine. Maltese man. They still
Did
roasting it.
Did they even spell it right? Hold on. Is that how you spell it, Gav? Tell me if that's... They trying to roast. They don't even know how to spell, yo.
Y'all.
Okay.
We got 20 students online. This is hype. Okay, truth or dare. Let's see. Who's going to comment? I know that Amelia or James, I know you got something good up your sleeve.
Truth or dare. It's okay. Y'all can think.
Let's see. Go
Truth
yell at Allison, our neighbor.
Or dare. How do you know Allison? How does Amelia know Allison?
Amelia knows
Allison is our neighbor. She might not
Allison
even be
is
here.
our neighbor.
That's a good dare right there.
Brooklyn Fryer, I
That's
miss you, girl. You need to come to Coram Deo.
That's a
Elena
fire
Bell,
dare.
girl, you need to come to Coram Deo. I miss you
Elena,
so much.
What's up?
Aubrey, please come to Coram Deo. Chelsea, I know you're...
Chelsea?
Oh, you guys gotta come. I miss you guys all. Okay, so we have to go yell at Allison.
Okay.
Here
Do
we
you,
go. I'm gonna go out there.
Like right here? Oh, you leaving. Oh, she's gone. She out. Oh, she's like...
I'm gonna shut the door.
Alright, my turn.
Okay.
Allison! Oh.
She's literally...
The cops are gonna... We're
Right
gonna
up
get the
there.
cops called on us. She loves us. She's
Okay,
cool. We're cool with her.
bud.
We're cool with her. I hope... Yeah, she's gonna come
Elena
down,
Bell,
y'all.
are you coming to Coram Deo?
She's
I'm gonna
like gonna
DM you
come.
after this because you gotta come to Coram Deo. And yeah, see, Liliana said please come. Brooklyn Fryer, please come.
Yeah.
Oh, Luca, I dare you live to go to Walmart and buy the hottest pepper you can find. Bro, I ain't going to Walmart right now.
I dare you... Let me see.
Amelia, that was really
I dare you
good.
live to go to Walmart and buy the hottest pepper you can find and then eat it. Listen, bro, you're gonna make us go all the way to Walmart, bro.
Nah, O'Connor.
Listen, I will... Listen.
I dare you to
that's
give me the gift card.
That's a good... Wait. I dare you to give me the gift card.
Y'all are funny.
I dare you to post on your
She
story,
can't,
and
Jake.
then you're gonna have the chance to win a gift
All
card.
right, come
See,
on, YouTube. What are you feeling?
Truth or dare, right now.
Amelia said you better move
Luke,
now.
that was a good one, but we can't go to Walmart currently.
Gavin Lee Jr.
Or
Bice.
you will not see me
Why
for the
are they
rest of
still coming?
Gavin Lee Jr. Bice.
It's actually funny because we're going live with Gavin here in a minute. Okay, let's see if you guys can do one more truth or dare before we get going to the next segment.
We need at least two. We need at least three more.
No, three's too much. One
At
more.
least two.
One.
At least two.
I dare to pick my story.
I-
Duh, it's Steven. Oh my gosh. Okay, if there's not any more,
Do we have any more dares? in
any
the
more
chats?
truth or dares?
Truth or
Has
dares.
Jesus ever ran from the cops?
Oh, you guys should answer that. Truth. Is that true?
Is that true? I
Maybe.
wonder what they're gonna say.
First impression.
First impressions of each other. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
Okay.
What was
All
your
right.
first impression of me when we met? You have to be
My
honest.
first. I feel like they can't. I want to make sure that they see me on here. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Wow. How
Um,
self-centered.
no, I just I'm like showing half my face. Look at
Okay.
it. I'm like, I got one eye over here.
Here, move over
my
a little bit.
first impression.
There we go.
When I met you. So when I first met Olivia, if you guys don't know this, here's the story. Here's what happened. She came into class late. Actually, this is a true story for real. She came to class late, and someone had taken her seat. Actually, that was me. Wasn't it me? Actually, It was me. I took her seat, and so she was like, yeah, that was my seat. I was like, oh, like, I'm sorry. So she was going to sit behind me and a friend, but I said, you know what? There's a seat right here. And I just, I'm kind of smooth like that. It wasn't as smooth as I like to make it out to be.
He thought he was super smooth.
She was just like, sure, whatever. But I honestly thought that she was pretty. I thought that she was a pretty girl. And, right then and there, I was honestly, I'm going to be honest, I really did feel like God was telling me, like, you could date her. Not only can you date her, but I think you're going to marry her. And I was like, wait. I was like, wait, what? I was like, nah, Lord, no way. But yes, true story. That's what happened.
I miss you party.
Felt like, wait, what?
Nothing, continue.
Okay, so, yes. First impression.
Amelia, shocker.
I thought she was very nice and pretty. She was a really nice
Aww, you're so sweet. Mine is not that sweet.
That's right, Gavin Lee. Bridal College, North
Bridal
Point.
College.
North Point, Bridal
Do you guys
College.
want to get married? Just go to North Point. We
Sign
can send
up,
you the link.
Register to get married.
Register to get married. Amelia, shocker. James, why did you just say yes?
Wait. Yeah.
James, I don't get you, bro.
Go yell at Allison. Oh, I think they were saying yes. to
Amelia
that.
just texted me. Pick me. Okay, so my first impression of you. Don't be mad at me.
Oh, I already know what it is.
Okay.
She thought I was a tool.
Wait, I was
She
gonna
thought I was
say
a tool.
it.
I just gotta say it. I
Stop.
gotta say it to her.
Okay, so when I saw him, in my defense, he was wearing brand new white, very clean Adidas sneakers that I knew were like $100 and some
Wait,
dollars.
they were black.
Because I had they were the white ones with the
Oh,
green.
you're right. You're right.
Let me finish my story.
You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
and then he had this Calvin Klein, very bougie sweater, and he had his hair all gelled, and I
can't look nice.
I just got like Sway House energy.
Oh, wow. Did you really now?
Okay.
Really?
It was my fault. I had dated in the past very flashy tool bag guys. And I was like, never again, Lord. Like, cast them as far as the east is from the west from me.
Then she thought I was good looking after that.
And then I was like,
yeah.
wait,
got
no.
it.
And then we were out with friends, and we were all in a group setting, and I'll never forget this moment. I'm like, they come to bring the checks, and they're like, okay, how are we splitting this up? And in front of all of our friends, he was like, oh, I'll pay for hers. She's on my bill. And I was like,
Take notes,
oh!
gentlemen. Take notes.
So then that was the moment. That was like fall of that was like October 2017. we were at Applebee's, and that's when I was like, he's not a tool bag.
If you pay for her food,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you got it.
Yes, sir.
Take notes.
Yes,
gentlemen.
sir.
Pay for her food.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that was a good question.
Gavin is Josh Richards' Sway House. They
That
didn't
was
exist back then. Smooth Zeus.
Good, exactly.
Sway isn't Christian. Live trying to be relevant. Okay. First thoughts, pimp. Yes, Gavin, I'm dead.
Wait.
Toolbox Barajas.
Toolbox Barajas.
I'm
Yeah, good
literally
one,
dead.
Stevie. Good one.
Amelia, that's hilarious. James, oh wow. House tour. Ooh, should we show them legit how messy our room
Y'all
is?
know what our house looked like, but for those who don't know, I mean,
Okay.
that's a good idea.
There is a pile of clothes on our
Um,
floor in the bedroom like this tall.
We would
No
give y'all
lie.
a house tour.
Here,
But
I'll
it's-
show you guys this part.
Yeah, let's just show them kind of.
So,
like
we got these new frames. Aren't these cute? And these
Here we
new
go.
pictures. And then, look, I got some
Oh,
fresh flowers on the
yeah.
table.
There we go.
Target bag.
Yep, there you go. We
And then
we got the
our-
door
Our
open.
door is literally just wide open.
Need some more
Because
light.
we live in a gated community.
There we go.
That's a good idea, Meals.
Sneak peek.
House tour.
Sneak peek.
Very
IG.
fun.
There you go.
Okay.
You happy?
So let's dive in and get a little spiritual here. You guys, we're starting a new series on worship. Woo!
Who knows the title? Put it in the chat if you know the title.
Do you know the title of our new
of
series?
our new series? You know what? Actually, here's the thing. If you if okay, here we go.
Show us
If
your-
you remember the title of this series, you're getting a Culver's gift card. Don't
Wait,
you?
what?
You can't leave.
We got that many?
You can't leave.
We have that many?
You can't leave the chat. You got to guess it. If you get it right, you're gonna have a Culver's gift card right there, right then and there. Who's got it?
Let's see the sink, Amelia. You know what? Let me go see if
You know
there's
what?
anything
The
in
sink is actually clear,
No,
Amelia.
it's not.
Oh no, you're right. Okay, there's like three or four. There's like 3 or 4 dishes up in there. Okay.
Amelia, you're cracking me up tonight. That's so funny.
Nah,
Okay,
got
so
it.
no
Nah,
one
this-
knows. No one knows the series title. Okay,
Does
it's done.
anyone- okay,
nope,
well-
close.
oh.
They can't get it.
Oh.
What is it? Tell us, babe.
The title of our worship series is "Let Him Hear It."
Ooh.
Put it in the chat.
Put
Let
it in the
him-
chat.
Let him hear it.
Put it in the chat. Literally that.
Let him hear it.
Let him hear. I was gonna say put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat right now. Come on, let's see it. Let's light up the chats here.
Light up the chats.
Let him hear it.
Let
No.
him hear it. Kid says, "I gotta go. I have to go. My service." Wait.
Service is giggy bad. Oh,
What? Oh.
yikes.
Wait, what?
Good job, Luca. Alina Byers. Yay,
Alina,
you're
what's
here.
up? Yo. Okay. Let him hear it. Now here's the thing.
Good job, J Moss. I see you, bro.
Here's the whole. Here's where I got the idea. Let him hear it. Okay. When we worship, we let him hear it. Meaning we let Jesus hear it. Okay. Put in the chats. Let
Good job,
Jesus-
Amelia.
Let Jesus hear it.
Oh, yeah, Amelia said it before James, so Amelia gets the gift card.
Wait, no.
Amelia
I think,
and James get the gift card. No one on Insta did it.
I think.
so those two
Oh,
get
because they're a
it.
little behind, right? So they guessed it, or did they?
Amelia said it first. Yeah, she
Uh-oh.
got it. Yeah. Sorry, Meals.
I hope you didn't hear me and then put it in.
She did it.
You cheating. No, I'm just kidding. When you worship, you let Jesus hear your praise. You let him hear your prayers. And you let him hear your voice.
Yeah, that's good.
Worship is, specifically for this series, we're talking about worship through music. But I want you to know that worship is a lifestyle. Worship is a lifestyle.
Yes.
Before we move any forward,
Oh, James. He
Wait.
said it's literally the title of this video.
that's true. Is that true? Wait, can they see it? You're right. Oh my gosh. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. You're not getting Culver's. I guess I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh,
forgot
that's so
about
fun.
it.
Y'all on Insta, y'all are hype.
They going crazy.
I love it. Y'all on Insta are the goats. You all are getting gift cards.
What is happening?
Everyone watching is getting a gift card.
Y'all
So you
getting
have to
gift
come to
cards.
us.
Y'all getting
and
gift
then
cards.
and then we'll give you it. Okay, but only if you approach us. We're not going to approach you. You
James,
approach us.
we saw your comment. He texted us. He texted us again. It's literally I saw your comment, bro. Okay.
Bro, you guys have
Thanks
me dead.
for the info, bro. Okay.
Yes, and so I love what you said, let him hear it, because so many times, let's be honest, we get in the presence of God and we get quiet.
Ooh.
We get quiet.
Ooh.
Because we're thinking about what happened that day. We're upset because of maybe something you were praying for and didn't really happen. You're like, God, I'm mad at you. Why is this happening? Or maybe you just come in and you don't get the value. You don't understand the purpose of worship. And you don't understand how transformational worship is. God created music, you guys. God created this worship. That's why in pop culture, songs literally blow up. They go off. Like, it's amazing how powerful song in the sense of worship really is, because it's supposed to transform our heart. So I know all of us watching, we've gone, especially on Sunday mornings, y'all. I've been peeping, y'all. And some of y'all just sit there like sad. And you guys sit there with your hands crossed, or you sit there like this. And I'm like, you gotta let him hear it, because he has been faithful to you, because he has helped you through so many things in life. Like, he's the cure to your anxiety. He's the cure to your depression. And so we have to let him hear how good he has been to us. Literally let him hear it.
I love that, babe. I love that. And so what we're going to do really quick, we're kind of, for week one, kind of switching it up. We're doing something a little bit different. We got a couple segments for our message for tonight. And the first segment is this. You know, maybe you're watching and you don't know exactly what the purpose of worship is. Maybe you don't really understand the meaning. We're gonna have Gavin Beisch, one of our amazing leaders, go live with us.
Mariah!
And he's gonna hopefully, you know, what up, Mariah?
Mariah, you should stay and listen.
What's up?
You're totally welcome to stay and listen.
Yo. So, but we want you to understand what worship is. We're trying to help you understand what it is, what's the meaning, the purpose. And so hopefully, maybe you don't really understand what that is. Hopefully we answer your questions. Okay, and so here's the thing.
Javelyn's on here.
Hey, Javelyn.
Yes, Javelyn, I love that.
What's up?
J Moss roasting you.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do you have any questions in regards to worship?
Yes, because this is a weird...
Put them in the chats.
Yes, I want you guys to ask right now, like in the comments, be honest, like what questions you have, because one, worship can be almost awkward sometimes, because what if you're not feeling it, right? Like what if you get into a worship setting and you just feel confused, or you just feel tired? Or what if you've been trying to worship and you're not like feeling God? And then you can ask any questions about, you know, how can you worship on a daily basis? You know, we just wanted to start off this series, like what questions do you have about worship? Because we want to be a worshiping youth group. There is breakthrough in worship. Yeah, the messages are great, right? But it's the presence of God. That is what worship is, encountering the presence of God. And so we need that to not be depressed. I was just telling actually Liliana and Mariah that the last like 2 or 3 months, I told you, I've woken up feeling so depressed and so heavy, literally every morning. And it wasn't until Monday morning, a couple days ago, that I finally woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't feel heavy and gross. And I think that just comes with daily repetition. Like I've been reading and praying consistently, even when I was feeling depressed, right? Like I'm waking up and I'm deciding to spend time with God, and I'm like, God, like I'm not fully feeling you. And then boom, there's breakthrough that happens. So worship is really, really powerful. Let's see if there's any questions that we have. Ava, hey, welcome.
James, I'm not that broke.
I'm not that broke. I'm not that
Don't
broke.
roast me.
Don't roast me in the chat.
not that broke.
I'm not that broke.
Um,
Okay, so if there's no questions, let's get going.
Let's just give him some time to
Oh.
think about some questions.
They ain't thinking.
What questions do you have in regards to worship? Put them in the chats. We're gonna actually. Here's the thing. We're gonna be silent
Okay.
for like a solid minute or two.
I'm hungry.
What are some questions in regards to worship?
My arms are like literally so short.
I'm hungry.
We're getting ice cream after this, y'all.
I want food.
That too.
Let's get both. Let's go to Dairy Queen. Yeah. No, negative. Never mind.
How about we do Quality Dairy for ice cream?
Quality Dairy.
You can pick where we go to eat.
Oh, so we're still gonna get some food.
Let me guess. Tacos.
I love my tacos. Y'all know I love tacos.
Reagan said trap.
Amelia.
Ooh, I love that question, Amelia.
She said, "What is worship?"
That's so good.
There we
Woo!
go. Love that question. What is worship, babe?
Oh, you're asking me?
I can answer.
I can go first. I can go first, and then you can go. Okay, what is worship? Worship is submission to Jesus in whatever moment that you find yourself in. Worship is submission to Jesus in whatever moment that you find yourself in.
That's good.
Because worship is not just music, right? Like worship doesn't equal music. Worship equals experience. Or you could even say encounter. Worship equals experience. So say for you guys, like when you're at school and you're feeling heavy, you're feeling gross, you're feeling super insecure, or like there's no one to talk to, you can worship Jesus in that moment by simply, in that moment, pausing, saying, God, I submit myself to you. I trust you. I'm honoring you. And I'm going to trust that you have my back in this situation. That's worship. And that's an opportunity when you invite God in to experience his love, right? Because literally worship is like, you can picture like a conversation. Like we always think like worship is music, but really worship is the moment that we speak to God and he speaks to us. So it's like, it's just this conversation. So worship is for those everyday moments. Worship just isn't for Sundays when the worship team plays.
Right. Yeah. That is so good, babe. Yeah.
Oh, our neighbors are walking by.
Should I say hi?
Look at the question box. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Favorite worship song?
Hey, who wants to join the worship team?
That's a good question right there.
Honestly, if you want to join the worship team, light up the chats.
Light up the chats.
Okay, next one. How to encourage others to worship. That's a good one.
I can answer this one.
Okay.
How to encourage others to worship.
That's tough, honestly.
Yeah, let me think about that question real quick.
I'll check to see the other questions.
How to encourage others to worship. Okay, I got it. Here we go. That's a great question, sis.
Yeah.
Great question. I think that when you worship, you set the bar. If you're worshiping through music, if you're worshiping Jesus just daily, just right like how you said, babe. Worship is a lifestyle. It's not just, songs on a Sunday or a Wednesday. It is a lifestyle. We worship Jesus daily in our actions. But in particular, when it comes to worship, like through music, how to encourage others to worship through music. Sometimes when you're just doing it, when you're worshiping,
yes, that's so good.
You set the example.
Yeah.
So, maybe some of you are, and don't take this so hard, but sometimes we get so focused on others not worshiping, we're not worshiping ourselves. And so, before we look to others to that and tell them that they should be worshiping, I hope that we're worshiping, because we set the example, we set the bar, and so I think that that's a great, a way to encourage others. It's just to worship. Sometimes we get so consumed on what others are doing, but if we're not doing it ourselves, right? I feel like, it encourages others to worship when someone sees us lift our hands, when someone sees us crying out to the Lord. Sometimes it's the greatest way to encourage someone else. It's setting an example.
Yeah, I mean, Pastor Shane does a good job on Sundays. He's yelling, he's clapping his hands, he's lifting his hands. And when he walks in the room, he sets the tone because he knows this is how we should worship. Like, we should be over the moon excited to spend time with Jesus. So I think another way that you could help encourage people to worship is even just sending them a song that you like. I know for me, I do that with people like, hey, this is such a good song, and speaking to me, I'm like, okay, God, who should I send this to just to encourage? And that's a good way, too. Like, it's easy on Apple Music or Spotify or even YouTube. You can just quickly, text a link to someone. I think that's really good, too. And it's a good conversation starter to be like, hey, you know what? Like, you should listen to this. This is a good song.
I think,
here's some more. Oh, go ahead.
Thing I want to add. Sometimes just some of us don't know what worship is, and so it's hard to be engaged in something that you don't know.
Right.
You don't know. If you don't know what you're doing, why would you want to do it? And so,
exactly.
that's why we're having this series. That's why we're having, these talks tonight, because we want to help people understand, and maybe you could help people understand on a Wednesday night or on a Sunday morning, what they're engaging in. Help them. Communicate to them what it means. Communicate why we lift our hands. Communicate why we sing these songs. So that they can understand, and that maybe next time they'll want to do it.
And that's why we're doing the series, because like we're telling you guys every week, and especially leading up to Corm Deo, worship, and they're like, what does that really mean? So YouTube, let us know, peeps over there, what questions do you have? Reagan has a good question. What are other ways we should worship Jesus, not just songs? I like to worship Jesus honestly through I like to write out like a prayer, or just write out like just a thanksgiving to him. Like that's another way that I really love to worship. I sit down and I'm just like, you are so good. I can't believe you did this. Or I'm like, you like really blew my mind. Like I can't believe that, you helped me with this, or you like helped me get over, my anxiety or something like that. So I like to journal out just conversation with God. Like that's a form of worship. And then another form of worship actually would be tithing as well.
Yeah.
Tithing, giving to Speed the Light, and giving to access during our offering. That is a huge part of worship, because worship is about submission and conversation, right? So like worship, you're submitting to God. You're submitting your finances to him. You're worshiping him. You're honoring him. So wherever you can submit and experience God, like that's worship. So it's really great to even worship through encouraging people. Like I'm worshiping God when I'm encouraging you, and I'm like, hey, you know what? You did a really good job preaching, or hey, you did a good job setting all this up. That's a form of worship too. So let's see. James, offering. Yes. Yep.
I can answer that question. Just I have something small to add to
okay,
that.
I probably should have
real quick. How many other questions do we have?
Are we doing water baptism still? No.
Favorite worship song? Did we already say?
No, we didn't do this one.
Favorite worship song?
That's so hard. That's so hard. I feel like I've been like, definitely a Maverick City. That's one I've been jamming to.
Maverick City music.
I think
now.
I think Promises still.
Definitely.
Promises by Maverick City. That's still my favorite for sure.
Mine would have to be Champion.
Oh, that's a good one.
So Dante Bowie and Bethel. It's gotta be that version. That's the version you gotta listen to. Champion. That's probably my favorite.
This is interesting. Why music and worship? So it actually says in scripture that angels in heaven, right? Like they're singing, they're making music unto the Lord. So I think that's why music is so powerful. Like think about when Jesus and I, we were talking about how, I don't want to talk about it too long, but like the Lil Nas, that new song that he came out with, how it just absolutely popped off, because as you listen to these songs, there's a spiritual force in these songs. I don't know if any of the leaders on here can relate. I don't know, Dodie, Gavin, Mark, or Christy, if you guys can relate, but if you went through a season of listening to bad music or negative music, toxic music, it really, really affects your attitude. You walk around differently. And I'm sure some of you students can relate. When you listen to secular, inappropriate music, it plants these thoughts in your head, right? These ideas, and you get heavy more, and you're more depressed, because all these songs are not worshiping God. They're worshiping the devil, really.
Yep.
So I think God created music as a form of worship, and that's why the world has taken it and made it so bad. So that's why I think music is the number one problem in our world, because it's so powerful, because God created music, and all these people are being naughty. Okay. All right, y'all, we're going to end our final segment.
Let's go.
With Gavin Bice.
We got Gavin.
We're going to turn these people. Oh!
Whoa.
Oopsies.
Can't let the...
Hey! it. That's sweet. There we go.
Okay. Can they see you on YouTube? Let's see here. Can they see you on YouTube?
I think so. I'm
do you
gonna
think,
turn this
babe? Here you
volume
go.
or this light down.
Okay.
Bro, nice hat.
Thanks. Trying to taper back this Jesus flow. You know what I'm saying?
The Jesus flow. I'm dead. Okay, YouTube, you're gonna probably just. You guys go ahead and talk.
All right,
I'm gonna fix
YouTube,
this.
y'all gonna have to just listen. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
I did try to, but it's not looking too much like it at all.
Wait, what'd you say?
She said, "Did you brush your hair?" And I said, "I did. Try to."
I tried.
You tried.
Bro, thanks for going live with us.
Yeah, for sure.
How's life, bro?
What's that?
How's life?
Life is good. I mean, I'm sick, unfortunately, but we're still rocking out. We're at the end of it.
Okay. All right, bro. I got you,
Good,
bro.
good, good,
I got you.
good. Well, we appreciate you still like chatting and being willing to share.
For sure, absolutely. Anything for you guys. I love access, and I love y'all, so.
Aw, we love you.
I love you, bro. This is my brother, y'all. If y'all don't know, this is my brother. I love you, bro. And can they? Oh, yo, what's up? What's up, YouTube? Let's go. All right, bro. So
I don't got COVID, Reagan. I do not.
I was
wow,
wondering if
somebody had to pop the question.
I don't got the plague 19.
the plague 19.
Plague 19. That's funny. Look at we got some more people joining us in the chats, bro.
Yeah, no, I just noticed that.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Man, it looks like a couple of my people.
Hey.
Okay.
What up, Northville? Belleville.
Got the Belleville squad up in here.
Yeah, and well, I think if that's Michael, so he's from Farmington. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Shout out to Michael out in Farmington. All right, Gav. So, just got a couple questions for you, bro. We're talking about worship. The first question is, and some of the students already asked this, but what is worship? How would you define worship?
Man, wow. Worship is such a powerful thing in my life, so actually I've thought about this. Actually, I've even taken a class.
It's good.
In the simple form, for me, worship is an expression. For me personally, worship as an expression means that worship is a means by which we may express something. So it can be potentially an emotion that we're trying to express, a feeling we're trying to express, maybe a lament or a sadness that we're trying to raise up to the Lord. But worship is a process by which we raise something up to the Lord and we express something to Him. So maybe He answers us, or we say how we feel. So like I said, with an emotion, maybe a lament or of sadness, maybe it's even a joy or a gladness or a thankfulness or a thanksgiving that we raise up to
That's
God.
good, bro.
And I think it's so much deeper than the cliche of worship is praise. Like, worship is praise, but what is praise? And I think praise is truly expressing to God how we feel about Him, and even situations, and expressing the situations in our life. Because I think that as God is our best friend, God is our best friend, we're engaging with Him. We're having conversation with Him.
Right.
So I heard some of the things you guys said earlier, like with tithing and prayer and things like this. I think that worship is so much deeper than just song. It is prayer. It is scripture reading.
Right.
It's so much. It's so much deeper than just a Sunday morning band, right? It's a personal expression, and it's a personal relationship with God where you're sharing your deepest desires, your deepest.
That's good.
Yeah, bro.
Your deepest, not only desires, but your deepest yearning from Him. Like, Lord, this is what I have for you. I'm putting it on display, and it reminds me of kind of like the Old Testament when they had the priests would go in and they would sacrifice. And I even shared this a little bit in my message that I shared last time. But when they would put something on the offer, or when they would actually, perfect example would be Abel. And God was pleased with Abel's sacrifice, right? And that was the process by which Abel put obviously a lamb in this case, and he offered it up unto Jesus. But what happened there? there's a burnt offering. So that
Right.
means that the incense would go up to God.
Yep.
So that's exactly what we're doing in worship. We're allowing incense or our
That's
praise
good, bro.
to go up to God. And we're offering up our thoughts, our ideas,
Come on.
our emotions, our laments, our joys, our sadnesses, and we're offering them up to Him. And we're saying, Jesus, have it.
That's
Jesus,
so
have it.
good,
Come
bro.
on. Yeah, bro. I love it, bro.
That's what I think worship is.
That's good. That is so good,
That's
bro.
awesome. I
Come
love
on.
that.
I love that, bro. I love that thought. I love that incense, bro. Ooh,
Yeah, that's sweet.
I love that.
Incense. It's an incense up to Jesus.
He going
Come
like
on,
this.
come
He
on.
going like this.
Incense. That's funny. Okay. You know, how has worship through music affected your spiritual journey?
Man, wow. The first thing that comes to mind when I think of how worship has affected my spiritual journey is there's so many different facets of your relationship with God and being a Christian. There's so many different outlets and things of how to do it. The do's and don'ts. The do this and God will be pleased. But and as I've obviously went on this long journey with Jesus in my relationship since I was 6, there's just different facets of the relationship that do different things. So I feel like when I used to read scripture for me would be like that. The do's and the don'ts. It would be like, hey, this is my guideline. This is my path. This is my roadmap. And prayers to God would be that one-on-one relationship piece with God. That would be that engaging with Him.
Yeah.
Like, Lord, I'm talking to you. You're talking to me. And we're homies. That's what we are. We're homies. He's obviously God, and I'm not. And I'm not on His level by any means, but He's definitely somebody who's worth having a relationship with, who's worth talking to. So
Right.
for me, prayer was a way by which I would engage with God.
Yeah.
And the Bible would be a way that I would see what God would want me to do. Like, what's the
Yeah.
do's and don'ts, God? How do I live a holy life, living
Right.
a righteous life?
Right.
Now, worship in terms of singing and exclaiming my worship to God.
Right.
That was worship for me at the soulful level of praise was a way by which God would draw me back into Himself.
That's so good.
Worship would do for me. That's what praise and worship would do for me on a personal level. When I was feeling down, when I was feeling out,
Yep.
what I could always do is I could go turn on some music, or I could go even to church on Sunday, and I could be like, oh my gosh, this has been such a hard week, or this has been such a hard season. But I could start worshiping, and I could remember that. I could hear Jesus' voice over me, like, Gavin, I love you. Gavin, you're my son. Gavin, I'm not that far from you, even though you feel far from me right now. I'm not that far from you. I love you
Wow.
right now.
You're going to make me
Yeah,
cry.
bro. Yeah, bro.
So,
That's
it
so
was kind
good.
of like that lasso where he would lasso me and he'd be like, Gavin, come back. You're
Woo!
not that far.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that's what worship was for me. It was a way by which God would draw me back into Himself and be like, Gavin, I love you. I'm still here for you.
Wow. Yes, bro.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I'm a big music guy too. I'm a big music guy, man. When I feel a certain when I'm in a certain mood or I'm in a certain vibe, and I'm sure this is for a lot of people, but when I'm in a certain mood or a certain vibe, I immediately have to turn on a song that kind of
Yeah.
exemplifies that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
If I'm feeling workout, we're turning on some tight beats, right?
Yeah.
For a sporting event, y'all know, for the athletes out there,
Yeah.
we popping those
Yes,
things
sir.
in or something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're going to work. We got that work music. But man, but that's the power of music, because culture has made music into what it is. Some cultures, if we look at certain, even denominations in the U.S., some of them don't even use a band. They don't even use instruments. They just sing. So it just really depends. Worship, it looks so different, and praise looks so different to so many different people. But music is such a powerful thing, not only in the church but also in culture.
Yeah.
And that's why I think
Yeah.
that music is so important.
Yeah.
In the way that it's not only important to listen, but it's also important that we're careful what we listen to.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
music is spiritual and it gets into
Yep.
our soul.
Yeah, bro.
Music gets into our soul. So
Yeah.
just for all you guys out there, be careful
Yeah.
About what kind of music you guys are listening to. Honestly, I only grew up on Christian music. As I got out of the house, out of my parents' house, like I started listening to different secular, and I don't think that all secular music is wrong.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
think that it's important that we're caring about what we listen to,
Yep.
and that we're not allowing things that are dishonoring to God and that wouldn't uplift our spirit,
Yep.
or that wouldn't draw us back into God,
Yep.
into our spirit, or into our minds, even. You know, like just
Yeah.
we allow into our minds, into our ears, gets into our souls and our hearts,
Yep.
and that can be, and that
Yep.
can translate,
Yep.
and that can translate into our
So true.
actions. So I've even noticed that, like if I listen to a certain artist or a certain style of music, I've noticed that it can kind of change me. You know,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I put on a little Drake or something, and I started like listening to it. Not saying that Drake's bad, not saying
Yeah.
but if I can start listening to it, I can start to get like a cockiness, like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to remember, like, I'm not that guy. Jesus is that guy. So,
Ooh.
Yep.
like to remember that Jesus is on the throne, and to kind of enthrone him, like actually establish him on the throne of our lives.
That's so
we need
good.
to make sure that we're worshiping, and our praise and worship are being directed towards him, and
Yep.
that the music that we listen to is being directed and honoring unto him as well. So yeah, that's that. That's how music has changed me.
Dude.
I love everything.
This is like, I
Yeah,
hope
bro.
you guys are really listening. Like, Gav,
Yeah.
like, you're actually, like, really, really speaking truth. Like, giving a full-on sermon here, you guys. Thank you, Gavin, just for, like, always representing that. Because even
Yeah,
on
bro.
Wednesday nights, bro, like, you're the one that maybe you're sitting or maybe you're kneeling. Or I really appreciate, even, like, not in a weird way, but, like, even when you're pacing, it's like you're setting the tone of, like, God, I'm not going to, like, sit in my seat. I'm gonna hear from you, and I think that's just so
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
that you do that. I've seen you do it on Sundays too, to where you're not afraid to kind of like step out of the norm because you need to you need to receive something. So you're a really, really good example. Can you guys just drop some fire emojis or
Drop all the emojis.
for Gavin right now? This
For
is
Gavin
so
Lee
good.
Bice.
If I can add a little, like just a tad bit more.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Add it, bro.
No, you're good.
Go ahead, add what you want to add, brother.
Yeah,
Add
I
it.
think that the Lord, for one, this is all God tonight, because, like, honestly, I had a presentation even yesterday, and it didn't go as great as I wanted to, just because, like, I'm clogged up in here. Like, it's not as easy to think, you know?
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
is all the Spirit. This is the Spirit. This is obviously, like,
Yeah.
God uniting with my spirit to speak to you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like, I couldn't be doing this on my own.
Amen.
Um,
Amen.
But, and it may not be the best articulation, but it's okay, because it's not about me, it's about Jesus.
Right.
But also, just as a side note for what worship is worship looks different. Don't feel like you have to raise your hands every single Sunday. Don't feel like you have to even be standing every single Sunday. Don't
Yep.
think that you have to be, that your pacing is more spiritual. It's not.
Yep.
Don't think that the
Yep.
higher you raise your hands, the more spiritual you are.
That's
You're not.
good.
Because I've
Yep.
literally had so many Sundays where I go in there and I've been around people that I really want to, like. There's moments that I'm going to be really honest with you guys. There's moments in worship where I want to impress people spiritually. There's moments where I've walked in that
Yep.
I wanted, like, that I wasn't having the right heart and I wasn't having the right mind towards my worship and remembering where the worship was directed to, that it was directed to Christ. And I had moments where I was like, oh, well, I need to look very spiritual in this moment, or I need to look holy in this moment.
Yep.
Things you don't need to look holy. The Lord sees your heart.
Yeah.
Like sometimes what I've noticed myself, even the past couple weekends, is when I go into worship, I haven't even been standing. I've been literally on my butt in this seat with my hands in my face in my hands, just talking to Jesus, like just saying, Lord, I need help with this, or Lord, I pray for this, or Lord, I'm expressing this to you. Like, I'm laying it down at the feet of the Father, because, like, honestly, there's a lot of things that are going on in my life right now. Just
What?
Oh.
Wait, what? What?
Who's all on YouTube? We got a little technical difficulties here, but we're coming back soon. Here we go.
You guys, I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what happened.
That was weird.
Oh, no, Gavin Beisch, no. We gotta wait for everybody to join us again.
That was so weird.
YouTube, how we doing?
You guys, I don't know what happened.
Bro,
I'm so
we
sorry.
gotta get
Gav,
Gav.
oh no, I want to hear what you were saying. Gav was literally so on fire.
He was spitting fire, hot
Dude.
fire. Gavin, can we get him back?
I clicked it.
Where's he at?
Oh wait, what? Send invites, request.
Gavin
Okay,
Beisch.
Gab,
Gavin
I want you to
Beisch,
pick
no.
up on, you said even some things in my life are going on or something. That was going to be so good. The enemy, the devil trying to get at us.
Come on,
tonight.
devil. Come on.
It says,
Not tonight,
it says
devil.
Gavin's on, and
Not tonight.
I'm requesting him. It says Gavin Lee declined.
Oh.
Oh, there we
Hey, he's
go.
back.
Yay!
He's back. He's back, y'all. He's
you
back.
You said even in my own life, there are.
So, right. Anyways, so the Lord has. Anyways, I think I said that lately I've been sitting down and just putting my hands in my face and just like crying out to Jesus during worship lately and on Sundays. And this is because like lately I've been going through a lot of things. Like obviously we have the baby coming, we have school, big year, junior year, trying to end it, you know.
Yeah.
And we got lots of stuff going on. So, anyways, this is like for me at a personal level. This is like a time that's kind of trying, and that's really just like weighing on my spirit a little bit. But
Yeah,
that's
bro.
okay. The Lord's still powerful. The Lord's still strong. The Lord's still mighty in my life, and He still loves me. And it's awesome for those moments that I'm in church or that I'm even by myself, where I just get to sit down with the Lord, put my hands in my face, and say, "Lord, this is what I got for you.
Yep.
Here you go, Jesus. I don't know what you want to do with it, but I
Yeah.
do want you to change me, and I do want you to give me peace, and I do want you to give me strength through this time. But even in the moments that you don't give me full strength, and even in the moments that you don't, give me all the peace that I need. You are still faithful.
Right.
You are still,
Come on.
and you are still a good Father. So
Yeah.
like that for me, like even in the moments, like there's a scripture that says like obviously He will be made strong even in our weakness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like He is strong even in our weakness, even if we don't always feel like He's there. When we worship Him, He just pulls us closer, and we know even more so that He's there.
Yeah.
And like through. So, like, yeah, anyways, that's what I got.
Bro,
for that.
I
That's good.
just like
That's
this
good.
is such a God thing that you're sharing this because it's really speaking to my soul, and I
Yeah.
just see as you're speaking like I'm seeing the transformation that God's doing in your heart to really release those things, like literally give whatever you have left to God, and that's so beautiful, bro, because so many of us watching like. It's like we don't have much to give. Like we are struggling. And like it is a trying season for so many people. And just to know that there's not pressure to always like be perfect to worship or
Come on.
have it all together because like you're lifting your hands high. Like sometimes you just gotta sit and cry or like put your hands in your face like because God sees your heart. So bro, I really appreciate you coming on tonight. If everyone could just send a word of encouragement to Gavin in the comments, like this was like way beyond, like this was like legitimately just so powerful.
You killed it, bro.
Seriously.
You killed it, bro.
Thank you.
And thanks for
Thanks, guys.
encouraging us. Thanks for encouraging us, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
I love you, bro. I love you
We
so
love
much.
you. We love
Love
Kirsten.
you too, guys.
You guys are
Yeah, Kristen
amazing.
loves y'all too. She's in the other room. I think she's working out or something.
We love you, Kay. We love y'all.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Aw, Stevie, we heart Gavin. Yes, we do.
Oh, even though they roast him here and there, they still love him. They still love him.
Well, thank you guys for joining. We will see you next Wednesday online,
We'll
7
see y'all
p.m. Thank you,
next
Gavin.
Wednesday.
Good
YouTube,
night.
love you, Gav.
Bye.
Have a good night, y'all.
And
We
hey,
done.
and,
We
Angela
out.
was on